What's up, my fellow astrologers and my astrology lovers? It's your boy D back at it again. I am a Capricorn sun with a Pisces moon and a Taurus rising, can't you tell? Anyways, this video is just basically just having a freestyle session about like astrology and how much it means to people or myself, or just how much it's been such a good tool to have. I find that with it helps with self-knowledge and helps you know the knowledge of people around you and your surroundings. How I got into astrology was more knowing about Capricorns because of my sun sign, and that's basically what everyone mostly gravitates to right away is what am I about. And that's why I say the sun represents ego, because it's obviously about what you're about and you just want to know about you. And that's like a selfish way of looking at astrology. It's just like, oh, I just want to know about Tauruses and that's it. You get what I'm trying to say? So it, to me, I find that very annoying with people, because when you're like, oh, there's more depths to yourself, that you come off more of a Scorpio, even though you have that Cancer sun. You get what I'm trying to say? But when I know you on a deeper level, I see your moon sign. You know what I'm trying to say? But then when you tell people that, they're like, no, I'm a Cancer sun and that's all I know and that's all I'm sticking to. And that can be very frustrating. And they don't even know how detrimental that is to themselves, because they're not unlocking all of their true personality and who they are. So it's just like, why would you shun that away? Why not take the time to actually know about the moon and your rising and Venus and Mercury? With me, I found out like I had a pattern with relationships where it was like I would come off as a person who's very, wanting and very needing, and I would love relationships, very helpless romantic, and I'm about that life. But then when I'm actually involved with somebody, I want my space, I want distance, and I want them to love me at a arm's length, or sometimes they could be over smothering, but I'm just like, wasn't this what I wanted? So when I figured it out with astrology, I found out that my Venus is in Aquarius, my moon is in Pisces. So Pisces moon is your emotions and things that you want and what make you feel comfortable, where Venus is what you're attracted to, what you basically love, what you love doing constantly. Or for a guy, it's basically what you find attractive in a woman. So with having my Venus in Aquarius, it made sense about how detached I can be with relationships, or being with people and actually wanting them to actually just be more of a friend than having that deep intimacy. But then my Pisces moon will conflict that and be like, no, you want more than that. So it's like a tug of war with astrology. But once you understand what's going on, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Now I know what's playing out, and I know why this is happening to me, or why I'm feeling this way. Damn that energy, or damn this, for happening. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's very interesting in that sense. I do not like my sun sign. And it's funny because everybody talks about how they love and adore their sun sign, and I cannot. I don't like mine. I don't like Capricorns. I don't like Saturn. I think Saturn is a bully. I think I've mentioned this before in one of my previous videos. I think he's just this evil bully who's just money hungry and will do anything for money. And it's so funny because on a deeper level, and real astrologers will know this, and for the people who probably won't understand this, do your research. But Saturn represents Satan. It represents the devil. And not to get scarier into it, it's just about collecting financial gains and being respected and being wealthy and working hard and being a workaholic. And it's so funny because when you think of the devil, sometimes he's the businessman. He likes to make deals with people. That's how he sells your soul, you know what I'm trying to say? And then what he does, he gives you in return. He rewards you with gifts and stuff. So Capricorns, be aware of that. I'm not trying to say that we're all evil and we're all devils, but just Saturn's not really a planet you really want to fuck with. My favorite planet, I would say, is Neptune. I think I love the illusions. I love the dream state. I love, just the creative things that Neptune brings. I also love Jupiter. As you could tell, Pisces is my favorite sign of the zodiac. And I like Jupiter too because of the knowledge and wisdom that it provides for Pisces. And then another reason why I found astrology fascinating is before I even knew what my rising sign was, I was like, why am I so attracted to Tauruses? Why do I find Taurus people so cool and so fun to be around with? Even though some people would say they're dull and boring, but I just think that's refreshing. And little did I know that my Taurus, I had a Taurus rising. You get what I'm trying to say? And then it's funny with your ascendant, with your ascendant people, it's like how you, no, with your ascendant, it's like how people see you and how people are judging you and how they see you based on your image. And like right now, what you're seeing is Taurus. But how we see other people as our descendant, and I didn't even know that. I found that really fascinating, and it's true. I find people to be very secretive. I find people to be very, like, people always want to know everything about you, but you can't know things about them. I find people to be very dark and cold these days, but what I'm just picking off is that Scorpio descendant energy, what I think people are about, but that's not the case. So keep in mind with that too, that your descendant actually is a reflection of how you see other people. So yeah, that was just a little stuff that was just on my mind with astrology. So thanks guys for chatting with me, and